All right, I think we are live. Yes, yes. I'd like to hear from you. If you can hear me, I would be really, really grateful because I was changing few things recently in my system and softwares. I see everything is responding on my side, so I hope we can start. I want to say thank you, thank you, thank you for every single one of you being here, being in this group, being present for this practice, and being open to what we are about to experience today and work with today. Without the further ado, we will be working today again on our sacral chakra, which is between the lower like hips and the navel. So it's like lower belly, that's our sacral chakra. So our also hip area, our womb, our bellies, pelvic area, which this actually goes into the root chakra. But we will be working on those parts of our body to loosen up, to release. Sacral chakra is strongly associated with joy, enthusiasm, and creativity. And using today's mantra, we will open up to embrace all of those things. So, our mantra today is I am open to pleasures. How crazy, creative, and curious I am to see how this will resonate with you. So, without the further ado, let's get to our mantra and our movement. And I would really like you to stay open. I really would like you to be open. Welcome everyone who is joining us. We will start slowly by settling into our space, to create a space that right now it's for us. The space where we can release any tensions, any expectations of external world, that we should do this, we should be there, we need to do this. All these things that we are right now in the space, putting and shelving, like I say, shelving everything on the side and creating space for ourselves. You can close your eyes if you feel comfortable with. Sit and gather yourself in a comfortable seated position. I like to kind of shuffle parts of my body to feel really comfortable. You know, bones, not bonds, and all those things. And yeah. Let's do the first 3 very deep breaths, raising our shoulders all the way to the ears. Breathe in, and then when you breathe out, drop your arms. Literally, we are just breathing in and dropping anything that is weighing us down right this moment. One more time. And okay. Land in your body. Land in the place where you are right now at. Close your eyes. Start breathing normally. As I said, shelve and put on side anything that is weighing you down, anything that is bothering and whispering to you. You know, you can wait, those things can wait for just those couple of minutes where you are tending to yourself. And focus on your breathing. Drop your chin to the chest. Just drop, just like, you know, with the gravity. Just drop and kind of rotate or shake it to the side, like sway to the side. Slowly. As we are starting with the movement, we want to start also incorporating our mantra. I am open to pleasures. I am really curious how this mantra will land for you. Especially that we are going to be tending to the center of creativity, center of joy. And now start rotating your neck. Center of enthusiasm, which is sacral chakra, which is our second chakra. I would like to I don't want to make you biased, but I really would like you to let yourself be open. Change the rotations. Be open to pleasures, any kind that make you feel joyful, that make you feel fulfilled, that make you feel smiling, like happy inside, maybe playful, that make you feel pleasured. But really, I really don't mean it in a sexual way. However, if you consider that also, if you also want to be open to sexual pleasures, that's everything is fine, and that's totally also, cool, because we are human beings. We are here to explore pleasure and experience pleasure. My goodness, I'm losing words. Move your neck in a way like you're saying no. Yeah. Like very much, like a little wider no than normally. And say a few times yes, or nod your head a few times yes. And we'll start slowly getting to our sacra, but let's start first opening up our chest, hands up, look up, and bring your hands and elbows bent to the side and open the chest. Breathe. Breathe out one more, or breathe in one more time. And breathe out, hands up again. And now when we're breathing out, twist to the side. Chest up. Breathe in. Hands up, and breathe out, twist to the other side. Chest up. Breathe in and hands up. Breathe out again, bend elbows, open chest, breathe out. And as you breathe in, bring your hands up and twist again. Yes, any type of breathing, wide with open mouth, sighing, loud breath, everything is allowed. Let yourself relax, breathe in, hands up, and again out, twist to the other side. Any expression of your body is allowed here, is fine. All right, come to the front, loosen up, and let's bring our feet in front of you. Front of you, loosen up a little bit, shake it off, and maybe bend them slightly and rub them around. So kind of warm them up before our stretching. You can even little massage, especially the upper thighs here around hips area, and upper arms, upper quads, upper legs. Because what we are going to do, we are going to stretch. First is bring your hands up and reach toward your toes. Reach toward them. Bring your elbows down so you are not, bringing them to your ears. Down, look up and hinge from your hips towards your toes. So if you look at me from this side, we are not doing this. We are actually leaning from the hips, and if that's the max you can go, That's okay. You see my back is really straight and I am bending in the hip area and reaching toward toes. You can grab them if you can reach. If you can just leave your hands on the shin or knees, that's perfectly fine. As soon as you are really leaning from the hip area, don't bend, don't crunch. Keep your chest open, look up, and breathe in and out. Let's keep repeating our mantra. I'm open to pleasures. I'm open to pleasures. Come up. And now let's open our feet a little to the side, and we will do the same now to the side. So loosen up first, wherever you are at. Shake it off. Hands up, and we will lean toward the toes on the left side. The same, hinging from your hips, right? Chest up, look up. I am open to pleasures. Yes, the word pleasures in our world may have a lot of sexual connotations. Oh yes, definitely. But it's really not about this, because art can be pleasurable, right? Nature can be pleasurable. We can really have that ecstatic, pleasurable feelings and emotions around anything that gives us really that joy and brings that pleasure. Okay, come back. I'm open to pleasures. I am open to pleasures. Reach up again, and now we will bend forward towards the right toes of the right foot, again hinging from the, this is really important that you are bending from the hips, now from the medical, biological perspective, because we really want to stretch the lower back. If we are crunching like that, we are actually not stretching the lower back, and we might be actually aggravating lower back, especially if we are dealing with sciatica. So hinge from those hips, and literally, if that's max you can go, it is all beautiful. It is all beautiful. Don't push too much. It is the sensual body movement. We are gentle with our bodies. Come up. Bring your feet little in front of you in the open face. You can actually lean against in this way on your hands in the back slightly, and we will just shuffle wind, move in the wind shield, wind wipers type of movement. Our knees inside to open up those hips little, loosen them up. I am open to pleasures. Also, I would like you to be open to any pleasures. I was really thinking if our mantra should be I'm open to a pleasure, or I'm open to pleasures. And it felt like there could be so many pleasures out there. We could be pleasured by, as I said, art and flowers and nature. We could be pleasured by our maybe little baby just starting walking, right? And all those things can happen at the same time in the same moment. So that's why the plural of the word pleasure. Let's bring now our one leg inside. See? So one leg is on the side, let's say left, and the right comes all the way inside. Reach up your hands forward or up, and then we'll reach again forward for a moment. Again, remember, don't crunch. Loosen up your shoulders down away from your ears and hinge from your hips. Look up. I'm open to pleasures. However, if you feel more comfortable saying I'm open to a pleasure, to one pleasure, to just like a feeling rather than things that bring the pleasure feeling, you are more than welcome to use it that way. Come up, and what we will do now, I would like you to do twist to the side of the bent knee. Hold on this bent knee and twist away from that hip. Awesome. I'm open to pleasures. And change legs. Loosen up, adjust yourself. It's your movement. I am just your guide. Hands up, breathe in. And lean, hinge from the hips, lean towards the right toes or the toes of the right foot. I am open to pleasures. Yes, so it can be, you can take it in any ways. You can use it as, a lot of different pleasures, meaning the things, events, peoples that bring you the feeling of pleasure. Or you can be open in general to a pleasure as an emotion, and whatever that emotion is coming from, it's anything, right? You are open to it, and this is what we are inviting in today. Bring up your hands and then twist to the left side. You can feel this opening in the hip. Awesome. Let's loosen up again. Windshield wipers, a little bit. Awesome. We will now go on our all fours. And let's start with cat and cow. Cat and cow. It's a really beautiful, very easy to do at any moment stretch when lower back is bothering you, maybe shoulders. Breathe in when your head is up and breathe out when you bring the chin to chest. I am open to pleasures. Great. And come to the child pose. Bring your hips all the way back, sit on your heels, and reach with your arms as far as you can. Bring your forehead on the floor and rest. Rest and stretch. Repeat your mantra, I am open to pleasures. I am open to pleasures. Come on all four again. And we will do now a little balance exercise. Bring your leg, let's say left leg all the way up, or not all the way up, straight with your spine. Don't bring it too high, and keep your hips locked, closed down, squared other way. Okay? Toes down, and now lift your right arm and keep that balance for a little. I am open to pleasure. We are working on the core, lower back, but also opening hips. And down. Let's do this on the other side. Right leg up, square hips. So again, not open hips like here you see me, but down. Okay? And now bring together with that your left arm straight in front of you. Keep your neck neutral, so don't look up so you're not crunching too much. It's more like extension, elongation of your spine. Keep your core tight also. And bring down. We'll do it one more round. Leg up, left leg up. You don't see me, but I really would like you to keep the core up. So bring this ribs up, and navel up to spine instead of sinking down just like I do right now here, okay? And then lift your hand, Keep the core engaged, glutes engaged, your arms. Elongate your spine and the neck. I am open to pleasures. And down. And on the other side, first leg up. Adjust your hips. Make sure your core is engaged again and lift your arm. Thumb up. I am open to pleasures. Yes. And down. And again, come to the child pose. All the way down. Stretch your spine, your arms. I am open to pleasures. Come up. And when we are coming now up slowly, I would like you to transfer slowly to Cobra. So you are coming forward, dropping your hips first, dropping your belly down, and forehead. Keep your hands at your, our chest area side, close, tuck your elbows to your body, and let's lift into Cobra. Whatever that is for you, it could be mini Cobra, it could be medium Cobra, it could be all the way Cobra. As soon as your hips are attached to the ground, you don't want to leave them up, okay? And go down. We'll do it 2 more times. Rest, tug your elbows. Remember, elbows are tucked to your body. Shoulder blades placed together. Lift up. And bring your shoulders down away from your ears. Neutral head, spine, and neck. Actually, neutral neck, not spine. So you don't want to be all the way back. Just look in front of you. And down. 1 more time. This is a very, very amazing hip opener. Take it easy. If you experience any pains, do it slowly. Maybe a very gentle lift like that. Just like that. Just literally few inches, few centimeters above. Might be also very important and very crucial for you if you are experiencing some kind of pain. Just to start working slowly with it. Remember, be gentle with your body. And now I would like you come up. Bring your hips and we will go back to child pose. Very quickly. I am open to pleasures. Oh yes, I am open to pleasures. What does pleasure mean to you? Come up to all fours and we will rotate onto lying position. Okay. Bring your chest to the knees. And roll a little bit. Massage the lower back. Stretch the lower back in that way. Bring your knees to the chest as close as possible. Help yourself with hands. And in the meantime, while you are rolling, think about this. What does pleasure mean to you? What type of emotions, sensations that pleasure bring to you? Just the word pleasures. I'm not asking you to think about particular pleasures, but maybe if there's any associations, what is it? Why that association? What type of emotions that association, that pleasure is bringing to you? Now I would like you to let the left leg down, keep your right leg, and now bring your right leg more towards your right shoulder. Keep it down, but orientated and directed outside. So it's not towards your chest, it's more on the outside, to the shoulder, to the right shoulder in this case. Stretch, breathe in. Bring it back to the center. And now I would like you to help yourself with the hands and try to push it, not really push it, but kind of stretch it and direct it now to the left shoulder or toward the left shoulder. You will feel the stretch on your glutes. Awesome. And rotate a few times to loosen it up. Nice. I am open to pleasures. We are working now on that area. Okay. Let it go. Put it on the, extend it on the floor and bring now left knee to your chest straight first. And now orientate this, direct this to the external shoulder. Hope you can see me. External shoulder. So I'm aiming to my left shoulder this time. I am open to pleasures. Bring it back to the center. And now direct it, aim it towards the right shoulder. That movement toward the right shoulder might be very mild, very tiny. So don't feel like you need to suddenly move your knee who knows where. No, no, no. It's very, very gentle move. And you will feel it on your glutes. Awesome. Release and breathe. I am open and rotate your knee. Open to pleasures. Awesome. Extend. And now reach up, out, out, above your head. Extend your entire body. Breathe in, and when we exhale, we will bring the knees to the chest again. Awesome. So now I would like you to bring your hands inside, in between your ankles, and grab your feet on the outside edge to the happy baby pose. So if you can reach inside and bring it on the inside or outside edge of your foot, it's amazing, and bring to the happy baby. If that's too high, just keep it open. Bring your feet together, hold it that way, maybe help yourself hold on the ankles, and keep open those hips. So whatever is working for you, okay? Either inside edge, outside edge of your feet, or just touch those feet and have that butterfly opening in the air. If you feel that you want to rotate a little bit and sway to the sides, do it, massage your lower back and back all together. I am open to pleasure. This is very vulnerable pose for many of us, so please also listen to your body, what feels good for you. I am open to pleasures. Awesome. Let's bring our feet together, or actually a little bit wider, and do the windmill or windshield wipers. The same what we did at the beginning, a little bit opening those hips. I am open to pleasures. I am open to pleasures. Okay, rotate. If you can swing up to the standing position, and we will rotate our hips. This is, I think, hip area is for me, I don't know how to explain that. Anytime when I feel tense, I have the feelings that the moment I start rotating my hips, a lot of tension gets released. Of course, my most tense part of my body is my neck and shoulders many times, and right hip. But literally, just if I just have 1 or 2 minute time, this is what I do, change the rotation, change the side. This is what I do, and I can start slowly, small. You can do medium, or you can do all the way up, whatever you feel comfortable. And this feels like a lot of things get washed out and released, just that moment. So I am open to pleasures. Okay. Okay, you can pause, stand a little wider than usually, wider than your hip stance, and we will do little flowing ballet squats maybe, where you squat down, hands down, you can kind of sweep the energy from the ground and open up to the sky, look up, give it up, or give it up to it, grab the sky and come down. And do your squats as comfortably as possible. You don't need to touch the ground, totally not. Breathe in when you go up and breathe out when you squat. Breathe in and breathe out. Breathe in and out. We'll do a few more times. Hips, squats are really a very great openers too. Movement of our creative energy. All the way up. I am open to pleasures. One more time. Reach up, reach up, reach up, reach up. One more cycle of the breath. And down. Then come closer. Open your hands in the receptive position, mountain pose. I am open to pleasures. I am open to pleasures. I would like you to do this practice anytime you feel a blockade and blockage from receiving pleasure. And as I mentioned, that pleasure could be a simple walk in the nature that gives you the calm, the peace, that gives you something what in that moment might be the most pleasurable thing. Do a couple of those, hip openers, hip rotations, maybe child pose and cobra poses, maybe happy baby pose. Remember, always warm up slightly, and that moment you can just repeat that mantra for a few times, many times, as many times as possible, as many times as you want, to give yourself permission to be open and receptive to pleasure, any kind of pleasure you wish. Any kind of pleasure that is meant for you, that is needed for you, that is wanted by you at that moment. I am open to pleasures. Bring your hands to the prayer position or heart space, and let's express appreciation and gratitude for being here. Thank you. Thank you for being here. Give yourself extreme gratification and gratitude for being here in this moment, for giving yourself that space and time to tend to yourself, to express pleasure, to invite pleasure in your life, to be the expression of pleasure. And if that still feels like that doesn't resonate with you, give yourself space and openness to be inviting it in any kind of a form, even if it doesn't feel right now. You are safe to express, you are safe to feel, you are safe to invite in pleasure. Thank you, thank you, thank you. I will come back to the video and see how you are doing. How was that practice? I will be very happy to hear something from you. That was beautiful. I would like to hear from you. How does pleasure resonate in your body? I would like to see and hear from you and witness you and hear you about this. I don't want to keep this longer, and I hope you have a wonderful rest of the evening. I hope to see you in our Facebook community group where you can share anything. And for your info, today is Sunday. And tomorrow on Monday, we are going to be having our first live Q&A coaching call in the group for anything that is coming your way. So please, I will post this afternoon, the post where you can post any type of questions below that I can answer. If you are not able to be live, then of course that will be recorded, so you will be of course able to re-listen and rewatch it and hear it and hear answers to your questions if you have any. Thank you so much for being here. I love you all. You have a wonderful rest of the evening. See you tomorrow. Bye.